Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video just looking at my butterfly knives and also flipping them because I haven't flipped them in a few months. In order of when I got them, this one right here is the first one I got. I just asked for it. I think for no, I didn't buy it on Christmas. I didn't get this on Christmas. I got this one for Christmas like a year or two ago. But this one was the first one I bought off, I think Amazon for like 15, 20 bucks. As you can see, this screw right there is really loose. This whole thing is falling apart. The screws are stripped and not in very good condition, but this is the one that I originally learned on, that I started doing flips with. As you can see, this is the safe handle, this is the bite handle, and by the way, YouTube, these are all fake knives, except for this one. This one's actually sharp, but nobody's going to get hurt making this. It's just me doing this. So, yeah, so this was the first knife I ever learned on. And as you can see, like when I grab it right there, it's like bent. Like, it's not bent, but it's incredibly loose. And it kind of like is always at risk of flying out of my hand. But I love this knife a lot. This is I think probably my favorite knife. And I should just go buy it again because, again, this thing's beat to hell. But, yeah, it's great. This is the one that I got after, where I thought, yeah, I'm going to learn. I want a heavier knife because that one was way too light. I want a heavier knife. And I actually want to learn on one that's actually sharp. This is the first knife I ever learned on that was sharp, and the first one, obviously, that I cut myself with a whole bunch of times. As you can see, it's got serrated, and I broke the tip because as I practiced with it at work, I would often try to do rolls in the air, and I would miss, and it would just land straight down on the tip of the blade. This one, and also, and like as you can see when I try to flip it open, it struggles because the actual neck of the blade right here gets stuck, pinched in the metal because of how many times I have dropped it. It actually has bent it. I've had to unbend it a few times, but you can see it's got some pretty decent wear on it. I've absolutely cut my fingers open a few times using this one. I've caught it like by the knife. I've flicked it open, and I've gone to do like a flick like this, and as you see, it gets stuck, and I accidentally grabbed hold of it and flicked it again and cut my fingers. Done a few times. So let's see, I'm going to try to do let's see if I can actually do it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like film it, but also like see what I'm doing. Yeah, see, it gets stuck like that all the time. Yes, it just gets stuck. I love this knife though. This one's great. Not as good as this one, but good for a heavy knife. Now, I wanted to get another heavy knife, so I got this one. And this one's cool. I like it a lot. I like the grip on it. And for as much as I've used it, it has retained its quality. I think this one's 20 or 25. This one I asked for Christmas a year or two ago. And it's a little loose in some parts right there. But the only thing I don't like about this is how square the edge is right there. Sorry, I'm trying to itch my nose. How square it is sometimes makes it hard for me personally to grip. With how I grip it, I have such like a weird angle. But this one flips real nice. The problem is with how I do it, I flip pretty aggressively. So with this, I mean, this thing is like, it's heavy compared to, say, yeah, it's heavy. This thing is like a pound or two. So it carries its own momentum well, but it also crashes into your fingers really hard. I bruised my knuckles a whole bunch of times using this one. This one I really like for helicopter twirls. It's real good for that. And it's honestly, this one's really good for pretty much every trick I do. Every trick I can do, which is not that many. This one's a dull knife. It's just a trainer, so I'm not going to hurt myself with it. Let me see. I'm going to do bam, 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 bam. Oh, fuck. I did it outside of the frame. Sorry, I moved the camera this way so I can see what I'm doing that I forget you can't see. So I'll go like this, bam, rotate like that around the finger, bam. Nah, that would cut me. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done that. So, as far as ratings go, I give this one like a 7 or 8 out of 10. 6 out of 10, just because it didn't retain quality. Like, it dropped a whole lot of times, but I guess for the price, 8 out of 10 for like 15 bucks, 7 out of 10 for probably about 18 or 20. This one I'd probably give like a 9 out of 10, because it has remained sturdy for the price, and it's really good. I mean, it still loses a little bit, just because of comfort for me, and also it's just like really long too, so sometimes it gets in my way. This one is a Squid Industries Fucking, I said throwing knife. Butterfly knife. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. I'm like getting ready to watch a movie and there's previews going, so I keep looking up to see the Joker. Um, anyway, so this one I actually lost a little. It's like a little rubber piece right here, which indicated what side was the bite end, which is like the sharp side. So I believe it doesn't matter. Obviously, it's fake. Um, but this one is the most expensive. This was like $40. I thought to myself, which isn't that expensive for butterfly knives. You know, people are buying Balisongs that are like $180 to $400. I seriously considered getting a Balisong for like 170, but I didn't end up doing it, obviously, because I couldn't justify the purchase. But this one, Squid Industries, about $40, and I like it because it sounds heavier than it is. This thing weighs less than a pound. It's super lightweight, and it's incredibly fast. I can do this all day long, and but the thing I don't like is it's the sound it makes. It's super clacky. Like, it's so clacky and sharp. Like these ones, even though it's heavier, it's quieter. I don't know how. I don't know what it is. I mean, but this one I do like. But the problem is, look how much longer it is than those. And I thought I would like a longer one, but I guess with the weight, and again, this one's like squared edges, and I don't like that. With the weight of it on top of the length, I feel I have way less control with it. Yeah, I don't know. I like this one, but I also feel like sometimes it closes, it's too tight. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I like it. It just doesn't roll as well as the others. It doesn't roll as well in my hand, and it doesn't, I guess because of the squareness of it, but like when I go to do like these, yeah, like it like overextends and I don't have a good grip on it sometimes. Like, I like it a lot, and then when I try to do that, I always hit my finger. But I give this one, I mean, for price, a 5 out of 10 for price. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's retained its quality. I've dropped it 100 times, and because it's so light, it doesn't really sustain much damage from dropping it. But I don't know, for the price and how much I like and how comfortable it is for me, I give it like a 6 or a 7. But so yeah, my favorite is always this one. I don't know why, even though it's a curved handle, it's all curved. I don't know what it is, but like just plus I think it just looks cool. It's pattern aside, I think just the actual shape of everything is really nice. And then in second place, I'll give it to this one right here. Old Reliable. Third place, I give this one just because this is the one that I actually learned most of my tricks on, and also hurt myself with the most. It was the most fun. It was the most fun to learn because there was consequences. I actually had to try to do my aerials and catch it properly, which I'm too much of a coward to do now. This one comes in last place, even though it's not bad. Squid Industries makes a really good product. It's just personally not for me for everyday flipping. Again, it's especially when I'm flipping at work. It's so clacky. I'm sorry if that hurts your ears. It's so clacky. But yeah, those are my butterfly knives. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a butterfly knife, I don't know, tell me about it.